Okay. Okay, we can do this. Good evening, everyone. My name is NurseEthi, and welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna lie. I am so nervous right now. There's so much love in the chat right now. I can't thank y'all enough. But it is a marketable plushie, exactly. I want to quickly say hey to everyone, guys, and I don't know which name I should say. Aves, Voltsy, and Kenny, Panda, Crimson Slimy. I don't know if I should say Hero or if I should say Yuki, because I know you're currently Yuki. But it says anyway. Okay. So, welcome everyone to my 2.0 debut. I'm so nervous. I hope the music's not too loud. If it is, someone please tell me in chat. But I guess we should get this started. I've never we started with my Vroid and we just kind of started in the middle of me playing Pokemon White 2 Redux. And I just kind of showed up one day, so I've never done like a proper debut. So I thought let's start with a journal. But first, I've got a little bit of boring legal stuff that I like to cover just because it feels important. So, obligatory disclaimer. Am I a nurse? No. I have half the schooling of one. And you're welcome to ask questions. I am a VTuber first and an unlicensed medical professional second. I know a lot about healing, mostly Pokemon, occasionally people, and always with a little bit of dramatic flair, or I'd like to think so. Some of it might be more aggressive flair than dramatic flair, if anything. You're welcome to ask questions. Just remember, I'm a medically themed VTuber, not your healthcare provider. Tips and donations are just keeping the show fun. This is like anything that you want to ask cannot be medical advice. If you do ask medical questions, it's cancer, brain tumors, and tickle me Elmo syndrome. What is tickle me Elmo syndrome? I don't know. You're welcome to Google it yourself because I have no clue. But let's get into me. Before anything else, just a little quick intro. So, dear journal, I wanted to start cataloging more of my adventures across the globe. I'm glad I found this one that I can put in more pages wherever I need them. It's custom. Thought it's going to be kind of cool. Which is also why some of the pages are going to look a little different every now and then. So, hi. I am Ethi Cure, a traveling nurse who helps people and Pokemon across the globe. I visited a ton of incredible places and met so many interesting trainers. And, oh mercy, it's been a trip. I guess I should share about myself. Just in case I lose this journal. Not that I'm prone to losing things. It's just good to be prepared, you know. Gotta make sure that there's a couple of nice pictures of what I look like, just in case, like an older picture from like a few years ago, a recent picture that was definitely not just taken yesterday. I am 29 years old. My birthday is May 25th, which, if you're watching this day of debut, hey, that's in like 2 days. Dang, my arm's frayed from battle, starting to feel funny. It's cancer. Actually, that one might be tickle me Elmo syndrome. Not sure. But I am 5'10". My Oshi marks, if you want to talk about me while not talking about me, or I don't really fully understand the use of Oshi marks, it is a little band-aid or a snowflake. I kind of like the band-aid, in at least when I put it into Google Slides, because it turns blue like this. I really like it. And languages, I can communicate using English as at a native language, and my native language, born and raised, knowing how to speak English, no problem. American Sign Language, I haven't used American Sign Language in a really long time. Like, after after my aunt passed away in 2018, it's been a while since my aunt passed away, and that was the last time I really used ASL. So haven't had much of a need. I will gladly show you some sign language, but my camera's occupied. So I guess we should start from the beginning, where all good stories start. Just to get a little bit of information about me, I am from Mahogany Town. I was born in Johto. I used to love going to the Lake of Rage. I would love watching the fishermen catch hauls of Magikarp and compete against one another. It was so much fun just seeing how passionate those fishermen were when they were getting those Magikarp. It was a weird day when there was people couldn't go for a little while. There was something about a red Gyarados. I'm like, that's not right. Gyarados are blue. Y'all are crazy. I might be colorblind, but also around Mahogany Town was the ice path, and I used to love going around there. It was so cool and so pretty. Even at a young age, I loved the cold. And one time, it was a little bit later than I should have been out, but I thought, you know, I'm gonna go and just play around in the ice path. Nothing bad ever happens in the ice path, unless there's a Sneasel and I get lost and had to get rescued by a wild Swinub that it was so small and so powerful. I was so scared, y'all. I was like maybe 7 or 8 years old. I was absolutely terrified. Did y'all ever see the fishermen go Brokeback Mountain? Thankfully not. If they were doing that, I didn't see it. I mean, there's a bunch of thick woods in the back. I didn't go to the other side. Like, I stayed closer to home than the other side of Lake of Rage. Nursing school, or as I like to call it, the worst years of my life. It was difficult. It was hell on earth. And, I don't know how I survived. It was a difficult choice, but I made it. Unova was a very different world. Castelia City is completely opposite from what it's like in Mahogany Town. And if I didn't have Swinub, I don't know what I was going to do. I would not have made it without Swinub. If I didn't have Puggins, we would have been in trouble. But I also might have still been in more trouble when I was trapped under that bookcase that one time. We don't have to talk about it, but it was funny, and Puggins likes to laugh at me every time we remember. I was trapped under a bookcase one time. It was about like an hour before someone came to my rescue. It was... And then during school, I got my second partner, my nursing companion, my right-hand healer, my other ears, not my other eyes, because I only have 2 eyes, and I wear glasses for a reason. Anything I needed, I knew I could rely on Audino. And as you know, Journal, most nurses where I'm from are assigned Chansey as their partner, but in Unova, they gave me an Audino, and it was interesting. It was interesting having a very different partner from what I was expecting. I didn't do a whole lot of research when it came to what, like, I didn't think it was that much different. Nursing is nursing, right? Well, yes, but Audino's a little different. But hey, I got to begin my adventures as a nurse. And I got to dye my hair. They don't let you do that in nursing school. They don't let you dye your hair. Like, oh no, it's so unprofessional and it makes you look so bad if your hair is a different color. But I dyed my hair anyway. Once I graduated, I dyed my hair. And I'm still a badass nurse for it. And it hides the gray hairs. Cause I started going gray very early in life. And I have a big cup of coffee that's keeping me together. So, patients are weird, journal. I had this one patient. He was kinda... he was different. No, different's not bad, but... well... I mean, the main thing was just, he was very eccentric and had a very thick accent, and for legal reasons, I cannot disclose anything else about him. He was a kind man, but he was very confusing to listen to. I would like to apologize to probably the entire everywhere for that. He gave me this weird rock that had toothpaste in it, or it looked like petrified toothpaste in it. Autono really liked it. I just kind of let Autono keep it, because, I mean, Autono seemed to like it. As long as I wasn't having to worry about pulling it out of its throat, I wasn't worried. Autono and I just kind of agreed, sure. But I wanted to know more. I wanted to know more about this rock. Like, he had to have given me this rock for a reason. And I tried asking around. Nakarine City's not too far from where I was in Castilia, so I went to Nakarine City and asked those people in the museum if they knew anything. And if it weren't for them, I would have been very lost. All they really knew was to go to Kalos to learn more, but hey, we at least know there's a connection I don't understand. And thankfully, the school was actually looking for alumni to go with some students to Kalos. And this was my only chance. I've only been to Kalos the one time when I went to Shalor City, and thankfully, that was the right place to go. I was very excited that I got to visit Shalor City. It was an experience. The people in the museum said, go to the gym and they can help me out. So we hit the gym, and that was a roller rink. That wasn't a gym. I've seen the gyms. I've seen what Bryce's gym is like in Mahogany Town. I've seen what the Castilia gym, not Castilia. Yeah, Castilia gym is like. But that was just a roller rink with people who were ready to battle on roller skates. But she was insistent on a battle. So I was destroyed. A normal type and an ice type do not win in a fighting type gym. I don't like, she thought it was a good idea. I said, I don't know. But she liked the vibe. We passed the vibe check, and she took us to the Tower of Mastery. And it turns out that most folks, when they go to the Tower of Mastery, have to take some sort of big scary test to earn the right to Mega Evolve, but me and Autono, they saw something in us and said our bond was strong enough already, so my very good stethoscope, the one that I spent more money than I should probably have spent on a stethoscope, now has a keystone in it. It still works, and nobody else is allowed to touch it, I swear. If you try to take it off of my neck while we're in the middle of a code blue, I don't care if it's a code blue, you have a stethoscope around your neck, and you are welcome to use the one around your neck before you start ripping mine off of my neck. Thank you very much. Not that that's, not from personal experience or anything. We got them back, that's all I'm saying. So, ever since then, Autono and Puggins and I have had plenty of experiences. Some journal entries that I've absolutely loved getting to share with you, journal. Like, well, we can start with a mistake. Did you know Lampent love hanging around hospitals waiting for people to die? Remember the incident that I was just talking about with the code blue and don't take my stethoscope? Well, I had a Pokeball in my pocket. I threw it thinking that I was sending Puggins to take care of a Lampent that was trying to bother us, and, well, hey, her name's Florence now. and ever since, I've gotten to go to all sorts of really cool places. There was this region with a bunch of bird Pokemon, and this one that was, oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. It felt like the possibilities were truly infinite. It was like living in some kind of a dream. I almost wonder if it was a dream, but really it was kind of a nightmare. That one trainer, all he wanted to do was find me and battle me, and find me and battle me, and find me and battle me, and battle me and battle me and battle me. My poor Pokemon. We were so tired. Why? Why couldn't he just be happy with one battle? Why did we have to have like 800? It's fine. But hey, I even met a champion one time. I went to this one island region with some really wild weather. I thought I was just there on vacation. I was there on vacation. But the weather got real weird. They called the champion of Sinnoh and Professor Rowan's assistant and this one really weird blonde hyper guy that was like zoom. Like I couldn't I think he was a guy. I just kind of referred to him like internally. I just kind of kept calling him the blonde blur. I think he was a guy. He had like a masculine enough voice. I don't know. But allegedly it was the forces of nature. I didn't see it, so I don't know, but that's what the rumors were around the place I was staying. And the champion wanted to battle me, and thankfully I've rented some Pokemon to help me, just to like more of just like help me get around, but well, good thing they were at least trained for battle, just in case I had to battle the champion of the Sinnoh region. You know, no big deal. Oh, and there was this one time, there was a trainer. He had a Meloetta. I thought it was a myth, and everybody thinks it's a myth. I'm one of the like few people that know Meloetta's real. Like they call Meloetta a mythical Pokemon for a reason. And nobody believes me when I say, no, I've actually met a Meloetta. I met a trainer that had a Meloetta on their team. But, nobody ever believes me. And, well, want to beat that trainer. I'm glad I was only there for a short time. That trainer decided, you know what would be really fun? Let's go behind the nurse's station and press random keys onto the keyboard, and we're gonna find out what baby's Pokedex number is, because that was my password. Why did I leave the password hint on in the first place? But those Magnemite were wild. They came in for treatment. He got into my PC. We had to battle them to keep them calm, and then we had to treat them again. And then when I'm trying to treat him, this guy just walks. I'm glad that was a short assignment. And now what's up next is I recently, back in April, just got a letter inviting me to join the medical team for a research expedition into the Cave of Origin in Sutopolis City. Oh, if y'all don't know me, you know I love this. I love the Hoenn region so much. It's so beautiful, so much beautiful sparkling water, the ancient mysteries. Maybe it's time for a beach trip. I'm not really a big fan of the beach, but you know what? It's the Hoenn region. And the water. Oh, the water. The water is so beautiful. I never get tired of visiting. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Huh. Frick. Whoopsie. I knew I'd goof it up one way or another. Dear NurseEthi, my name is Professor Sweetgum, and I am writing to extend to you an invitation to join us at the Sutopolis City Research Institute. We have recently made a remarkable discovery in the depths of the Cave of Origin, and we believe your expertise and skills would be invaluable in aiding our research efforts. We are pleased to inform you that our expedition... Definitely not scuffed at all. Our expeditions will commence on May 23rd, 2025, and we would be honored if you would consider joining us in Sutopolis City to lend your expertise to our research endeavors. We eagerly anticipate the opportunity to collaborate with you and embark on this exciting journey together. Warmest regards, Professor Sweetgum. Are all the preparations ready for the excursion?
Almost. We're waiting on that one from Univa.
Sorry for the wait. My train was running late, and then I fell asleep, and then I forgot something, and... One word at a time, good fellow. We're just glad nothing happened to you. Is that it, then?
It should be. Let me go check real quickly.
I am so sorry, Professor Sweetgum. Oh, you're all good. You don't need to apologize anymore. Things happen to everyone. Now all your equipment should be over to the left. The researcher next to it, named Ty, can help show you the ropes on how everything works here. Oh, okay then.
Ah, you're that Univa kid I've been hearing about. Pleasure meeting ya. Name's Ty.
Nice meeting you, Ty.
Yeah, I just came from a little myself, so I understand the feeling of being overwhelmed. But you'll be fine. Just don't press the big green button.
Why is it green?
Why would it be? Anyways, to turn on the machinery, just press that blue button over there next to the... Dude, I just told you not to press the gray button!
I thought that was the blue button! You should have been more clear with your labeling!
You should have been less stupid! What? No, this can't be happening!
What? Wait, what did we do wrong? Ah!
Nurse from Univa. Awaken. Rise to your true self.
Well, sorry, changing this light bulb real quick now. And there we go. Okay. Let's get down from here. All right, let's get down from here. There we go. Good evening, everyone. I'm NurseEthi. We finally did it. We finally became 2D. And we've got Ritz in the chat. Ritz is our wonderful artist who has worked so hard on everything else in this, like, in the background. They made the clipboard right here. They made the desk in front of me. They made the entire background behind me. Oh, they did such an amazing job. And yeah, I got a haircut. You know, it's been a little while. It was time for a new haircut. Time to mix something up, you know? But this is the cringy part where I have to sit here and be like, oh, my model can do this and this and this. Oh. Y'all, I'm so excited. I can't wait. This is like... I'm so overwhelmed, and I'm so happy that so many, like, I genuinely kept saying, as long as 2 people show up, we're good. I was a little nervous, though, I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid. I was very afraid. But here we are. Hold on, I need to calibrate real fast. Just, my face looks like, I feel like my face is just a little bit off. Does my model have Kung Fu action grip? No. Sadly not. Actually, quite sadly. So sadly, I am crying. I am actively crying because of how sad it is. But it's fine. I will probably live. I'll probably live. I'm gonna move the desk out of the way for just a second so y'all can see more of the model. And I didn't want to go too crazy when it comes to like toggles and this and that, and some of it was money, but quick, get the cups. Oh, sure. I got a cup right here. Got a cup right here. We don't have to worry about anything else that could or could not be in it. And thank you, Not Lex, for, I love every time whenever you show up and you've got the little emote. It warms my soul. But yeah, we can take this jacket, put it on, take it off. I might end up leaving it on more often than not, but it's still nice that it'll be there if I feel like taking it off, we can. If we want to show a little bit of skin, we can. If I'm really thirsty and I need my coffee, definitely coffee. We can have some coffee while not wearing a shirt for some reason, because what's better than not wearing a shirt and drinking some coffee? Why not? And of course the stethoscope can toggle on, toggle off. And of course the ears can come off too. It almost, like, at first I wasn't sure if I was going to like the ears. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if I was going to like them as much, but I've slowly gotten to where I like having the ears more and more, especially with how well they were rigged. Like, they feel like they're much more expressive than I thought they were going to be, and that was the big part. Was I was afraid they weren't going to look as good as they do, but I trusted the process. I trusted the people that were like, no, trust me, the ears are gonna look good. The ears are gonna be good. I promise, the ears are going to look good. Damn, they were right. Damn, they were right. They are so cute, and they are so well rigged. I love how, like, they feel like they match with my expressions, and the rigging especially is what's really got me, with how much fun we've got with the ears moving like they do. And now my model can be a lot more expressive. Like, I have if you knew me in flesh, you would understand I am quite, like, my face is quite emotive. Like, I show a lot of expression in my face. So having, like, my eyes being more, like, my face and eyes being a lot more expressive than my poor Vroid. Like, whoop. Sorry, wrong button. Like, we're cooking. I can't wait to have some, like, be able to show some better reactions with just better face tracking, especially. I got talked into using VBridger to help with facial tracking, and I got an iPad so that it can do facial tracking better. It's worth it. I promise it's worth it. Did it hit my wallet hard? Yes, but it's fine. I don't know what else to really show unless I just want to keep toggling around. Like, honestly, let's keep the jacket off for just a second. Especially, like, I got my little name tag. I love the little name tag so much, and it's got physics too, and I love just shaking to see the name tag move a little bit. And the physics on the stethoscope are really good too. They were originally a little bit higher, but I'm glad that it's not as crazy. The physics on the stethoscope are nowhere near as crazy, and I love it. And then, of course, sometimes it's hot. I have an affinity towards ice, so sometimes it's too hot. It's okay. It's fine. The name tag is adorable. Closer look, though? Yeah, we can get a closer look on that name tag. Let's get the stethoscope out of the way. That was there before Ritz started doing a bunch of stuff for the before Ritz started getting involved with everything. That is all, like, Lions. Was that Lions, or was that Psycha that put that there? I can't remember. Whoever put it in there, it was a good call. I love it. Absolutely love it. And now I'm feeling so much calmer. Especially, like, y'all, this is, like, I have been so nervous that this wasn't going to go as well. Like, I knew it was going to have at least a little bit of scuff, and I'm glad that of the scuff, it was just getting music this way or that way, or having a little bit of trouble opening the game for the lore stuff. But here we are. I'm so excited, and I've got some incredible people that I've gotta thank. Come to the doctor pretending my Pokemon is sick to see the cute nurse. Aw, you're just saying that. Damn. But yeah, let's go back to... Oh, whoops. Oh no, 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 no. So now we've got the new me, who is for some reason also only a fraction there. Whoopsie. Got too much stuff going on OBS, so I can't. There we go. Let's make myself just a little bit smaller. And speaking of, oh, I'm covering up the art credit. Oh no, this art was made by Ritz. Ritz in the chat. And of course, we've got the wonderful tags and credits and the works. So the 1.0 design was made by yours truly. I almost put my mom. The 1.0 version was just me. Ethy's half the man I thought he was, literally bisected. But Kimura Kaze did an amazing job bringing my flesh Sona into a Vroid. She did an amazing job. And then if it weren't for Dear by Design and Lions, that is supposed to be 2 S's right there. Lions did such an incredible job with the art for this model and putting up with me. Just having to put up with me is enough. Like, I mean, I don't think I'm that bad when it comes to dealing with people, but, well, putting up with me in any capacity, which I'm pretty sure, like, enough of chat knows I'm enough to put up with. And then, of course, oh no! I forgot to show off. Oh no, I forgot to show off. Okay, we'll talk about it. Hold on. This one's not important yet. This one's not important yet. This one's not important. It's okay. It's okay. So, additional credits. I've got to thank Wolf Tayako for the script for the lore video. He did such an amazing job. I had a concept and he's like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, but oh my god, I can't stand how you write. I'm going to rewrite it for you. I'm like, okay. Saves me the trouble of having to do it. And I never moved the butterfly! I forgot to move the butterfly! No! That is supposed to be Wild Aki appeared, and that's what it is. It's just I forgot to move the butterfly back over to the end of her name. I'm so sorry, Aki. And then the 1.0 NurseEthi sprite that you saw in the video, that was made by Pivotal. He did an amazing job with it. He was the one who came up with, at the very end when I crash landed, he was the one who was like, hey, you know, that would be kind of cool to do, like, that would be kind of cool if we did, like, because I gave him a little bit of information about how it was supposed to go, how the story was gonna go. Hey, Psycho, welcome. And he's like, you know, I've actually been thinking, what if we did this? And he showed me where he had, like, he was working on a, like, you know, that Yamcha pose. Let's see, Yamcha dead meme, where he's in the crater. Will it just drop? Please tell me. Oh, that's not not quite how I wanted that to go, but you know this meme. We agreed that it would be hilarious to do something like this, and he was right. He was incredibly right, and I'm glad. I'm glad that we went with this. And honestly, if anyone asks for it, I will gladly send you to Chase. Gladly send you to him because it was so good. And then this last one, it says stick figure model by Jackentines. And she did an incredible job. She did an incredible job with it. But y'all haven't seen it yet. Because I forgot to show it off. So... Hi. This was the best $15 I've spent in a long time. This was only $15, and it's not much, but it's so funny. It is so funny and so just, it's so cute in all of the wrong way, in all of the right ways. I did not credit your voice work. We did... Crimson, I wasn't sure if we were going to have you in there as a voice or not until yesterday. I was prepared to voice you and just hope you weren't too offended. But yeah, Jackentines, you can find her on, she's on Twitter and VGen. Showed up for the 2D debut, stayed for the stick figure. Damn. Again, this was $15. This was $15. But then this... This was $1,400. This was $1,400. I spent over $1,000. I spent almost $1,500 on this model. But 15 for the stick figure. Like, it, yeah, I definitely will be using the stick figure for like very memey streams. Especially well, let me swap back to him real quick. Like, think about it. Whoop, not that big. There we go. It's like, I'm just doing my little tasks on the computer. Leave me alone. I'm trying to chart. You're bothering me. Leave me alone. He is both models are fantastic, and the artist that I have commissioned and having Saika as the artist, or not the artist, as the rigger. Oh my gosh. Best choices, hands down. I couldn't have asked for a better team. And I can't thank Guz and Crimson enough for putting up with all of the little ideas that have come here and there. You can definitely see the Arthur fist clenching meme. That hasn't shown up on the screen yet. Whoopsie. My brain is blanking right now. But yeah, I can see it. But Guz and Crimson have put up with so much. I have to put up with a lot from them too, but they've put up with a lot from me. It balances out in the end. It balances out. I have two absolutely wonderful and incredible moderators that I give them a lot of shit. I give them a lot of shit in every way. I give them a lot of shit. But if it weren't for them, this would not, it would not, the brain. The brain fog comes with the stick figure. Honestly, maybe. You know, maybe. You might be onto something there. But definitely Crimson and Guz have put up with a lot for me. They've been some of the emotional backbone. The rest of the emotional backbone has been Ritz has helped me kind of keep things like organized for the sake of like, I'm like, I know I'm forgetting something and I need someone to like help me keep things organized, and Ritz definitely helped me keep things organized. And of course, Banda and P. That's really what was about to come out of my mouth. I'm so sorry. Panda and Saika, they were my advisors on more of the VTuber side, while I had most of my knowledge and everything was coming from people on the Pokemon side, Pokemon fan games. But when I'm at this cross section of both, I've got to think about both, and I wasn't thinking as much VTuber stuff. So if it weren't for Saika, if it weren't for Panda, I definitely wouldn't have been in the same headspace, and they helped me so much. And especially there are times I get a little over ambitious, I get a little bit silly, and I'm like, hey Panda, am I being a little too silly, or is this good? Which Saika and Panda are the ones who told me, hey, put the truck in. Do it, coward. Put the truck in. You wanted it? They wrote it out. The only thing that's stopping you from putting the truck back in is you. All you gotta do is message Aki and say, hey, the truck. And Aki was just like, yes, let's do it, yes. Let's switch back over to the... Again, I paid $1,500 on this model. I need to use him. I need to have a sip of coffee again. Is that truck supposed to be OP? Yeah, it's Truck-kun. I got isekai'd. I don't really know where I am anymore. Like, all of these... Hold on, all these doodles on the board behind me are just me. Like, I did that. Like that little Pikachu? Oh, okay, it was Ritz drew it. But we're saying it was me because it's my thing. So, where am I? I don't know anymore. It's cold, there's a lot of ice here, and I'm kind of content. Hashtag free Ethi. I'm good for now. This is a good, cozy little area. A good, cozy place. I've made myself at home. And still, like, Ritz did such a good job. All the little ice stuff here and there, the little doll up at the top. And then the desk. Let me swap over to... Where's the... Oh, it's on the other screen. That's right. Okay. This is for more, like, chatting with people, and then the other one's for chatting, like, when I'm recording Hints of Hisui. Actually, let's go over to that one. Oh, now I'm small. This was also the screen I was using for... This was the screen I was using for the slides and everything. But yeah, now for Hints of Hisui people, when you see me in Hints of Hisui stuff... Excuse me. When you see me in Hints of Hisui from now on, lore accurate goes, wait, where did the nurse I used to torment go? Damn, gotta go find another human. Finally, I'm free. I'm finally free. Let's see, be a little bigger. There we go. So yeah, the Hints of Hisui is going to be seeing this desk from now on instead of the red one. The galaxy behind me is gone. Do any of us actually know where we are in life? You know, that's a terrifying question that I don't want to think about, especially if I'm about to turn 30 in a couple of days. I don't want to think about that. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I don't want to think about that. Especially not with just the existential crisis of my age. Like, my birthday, I'm supposed to celebrate my birthday. I like to think I'm still young, but... well... still not easy, you know? But yeah, Hints of Hisui, you'll be seeing this now. Instead of that galaxy background. Where is that picture? Let's see. Can exit that. I finally have access to the whoa, there we go. I can finally access the rest of my computer now, so I can see stuff. But I don't remember where I don't know where on my computer. There it is. Especially just this image just doesn't feel right anymore. Let's see. Not fit to screen. Want to stretch to screen. Yeah, it just doesn't feel right anymore. Like, even if you take the desk away, it just doesn't feel right anymore. Like, it's just time. It was so much of it was just, it's definitely time for some upgrades. Let's stretch that desk out just a little more. Let's see. Unlock. Stretch it out. Pivot? I don't know what that means. I've never pivoted before in my life. Welcome, Endless. Hope you're having a good day. I've never pivoted before. Is that even a verb? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, Hints of Hisui is going to get to see this, and a new episode just came out, so I'm not surprised if people are still kind of like slowly trickling in from that, or have trickled in from that. But it's been... this has been... okay, it's time for a little bit of behind the scenes. I'm gonna go back to the other one. Also, the syringe with the plus and everything that just showed up on screen, that was made by Raiden multiple years ago. And I can't take it off. Like, I miss him every day. Every time I see it, I hope that it's kind of keeping him, at least keeping his spirit, his memory alive a little bit. If y'all didn't know Raiden, he was a wonderful member of the Pokemon fan game community, made some incredible music. I know he worked on stuff like Phoenix Rising and Pokemon Umbra and Archaic Light. But at age 24, cancer. So keeping that transition just feels right. Like, everything else might change when it comes to my streams, unless I end up changing my name. That's staying around. Like, I feel like there's, yeah, the music does not go well with this. With the emotional part, but I like keeping his memory around. I forgot he did Hitmonchan. I forgot he did. He was the dev, one of the devs for Hitmonjam. Oh man, that was a fun one. That was one of the few fan games that I played before I started streaming them, which was really rare for fan games. There's a very small list of fan games that I have played outside of very small list of fan games that I've played outside of stream. Like I've made a couple, but ever since I started streaming fan games, it's been mostly streaming fan games. But Hitmonjam was one that I remember playing just on my own. Oh, hey Lily, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the 2.0 debut. Missed all of it. This is just the blabbing at the end of everything. And I also don't know what to do for I don't have anything planned for today. Tomorrow I plan on tomorrow, like I always do for my birthday. Probably I don't know if I'm gonna do 12 hours. I'm kind of feeling like maybe just 8. Like just a few hours for my birthday stream instead. Start playing around like maybe 2 p.m. Central. I don't know. I haven't solidified what I'm doing for my birthday stream. I just know that Crimson's working on something mysterious, and he's doing it in Pokemon White. So that's all I know is I'm playing Pokemon White, but Crimson's made a bunch of changes to it, and nervous. It's fine. Probably. Stretch. Okay. I don't know what else to really talk about other than like tomorrow's gonna be my birthday stream playing Pokemon White. Which he agreed that it would be kind of thematic if we did like we lost a dimension. We went from 3D to 2D. So what if, since when you debuted, quote unquote debuted your 1.0, when you debuted your 1.0 in 3D, you were playing Volt White 2 Redux. What if we just did just regular White 1, since you lost a dimension with your 2D? Oh, yeah, okay. Don't be too nervous, but maybe sometimes you should. Yeah, see, cryptic stuff like that is what I'm talking about. That's why I'm sitting here like, yeah, I'm a little nervous. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve. And it's cryptic stuff like that where I'm sitting here like, oh no. What kind of weird stuff is he going to do? What kind of weird stuff is going to happen in this game? I'm so... Nah, it's fine. I'm looking forward to it. But I can't really think of anything else to really do or talk about when it comes to like content stuff. It's gonna be more Pokemon fan games. After the release of the Insert Name Jam and the EV Expo right on top of each other, and then also the summer, what's it called? The EV Expo Summer Jam coming up in like a month or so. I don't know if have they made a... Yeah, Monday, June 30th is when it's supposed to start. Until... it doesn't say. It just says... oh, August 10th. Okay. So, June 30th through August 10th. So, once August rolls around, it's gotta be even more. You'll announce the name Pokemon Frost White. Oh. This feels like having a chat with classmates and you don't really know what to say anymore. I feel that completely. I'm just rambling. Trust me, I'm rambling. But with so much stuff going on, I'll eventually be figuring out something. Might have to actually record stuff instead of just say, yeah, I'll eventually like do video on demand stuff, recording stuff or highlights or whatever. Happy to see you looking good. Gotta get back to work, please, and take care. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Pokemon fan games, might be starting to record some stuff. Crimson has also started, he went and said, let's go ahead, get some practice for like some highlight reels or something like that. And we actually did release a highlight reel for, what was it? Bike Rampage. And that was... It got 51 views and I forgot to talk about it. Like, I don't know if I even mentioned it on stream. I don't know if I meant how much I talked about it, but hey, if you want to see a highlight reel of me playing Pokemon Bike Rampage, it's still 1.0, and some of that's we're waiting for more content with 2.0. But that just means subscribe and make sure you're ready for what comes up next. About the weather, we've got a risk for strong to severe storms tomorrow and Sunday. Oh, yay! Watch the power go out in the middle of my stream. That's how I'm gonna spend my birthday. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Probably. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'm excited for this next chapter. The new adventures that we're gonna be going on. I think once stuff with like all of the jams and VTuber SummerSlam, I think once all of that calms down, so probably October will probably be like, I think I'm gonna try and take the month of October to just rest and decompress from Pokemon. play some spooky games, play something that's just out there. As much as I want to do that with June and just play a bunch of gay games. Well, we've got the insert name jam and the new games that came out for EV Expo, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one way or another. But that will be it for me for tonight. I was so nervous and so excited saying that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll put up a waiting room like I did for tonight. I'll make a waiting room and it'll be up soon. But until tomorrow, y'all, take care and don't forget to take your medicine. Good night. Oh no, Cass missed the entire... No! It's okay, it'll be available to watch the full thing as soon as I hit end. See y'all tomorrow.